We've had some incredible food on our trip around Europe so far. From tapas in Spain to pastries in France. Not only has it been a delicious journey, but trying foods from different places can teach you so much about the culture and the customs of where you are. Now we're in Albania, so let's see how the food here compares. We've spent our entire 20s being best friends.
We survived university together, traveled together,
Moved to a foreign country together, survived long distances apart,
and made it back together during a global pandemic.
all while making each other laugh along the way.
If we've learned one thing in our 20s, it's that having amazing friendships is everything.
And we want to say bon voyage to this decade in an unforgettable way.
So, since we've been besties for the last 10 years,
Over the next 10 months, we're going to try and finish visiting 30 countries before our 30th birthdays. And we couldn't do it without bringing you along. We're going to document the whole process, so grab your bestie and get ready for an amazing adventure. Tonight we are at a restaurant called Era, and we're gonna try some traditional Albanian dishes and also Albanian wine. I'm excited for that. We're gonna get the flat pancakes, the summer curd dip, because that's based on a dish right from this region of Tirana, a Greek salad, and the pepperoni, Philadelphia, and tartuffe pizza.
okay, so we tried an Albanian wine, and it's actually fun. When we were at the Calgary Wine Fest a few months ago,
This is us after 18 wine samples.
there was a stand there from Albania, and it was my favorite wine I tried of the whole night. So I was really excited to come back to Albania and try more Albanian wine. And this did not disappoint. First, it's like 38 degrees. Not like, it is 38 degrees today. And this wine is so crisp. And it's a Riesling, but it's not super sweet. It's almost like a Sauvignon Blanc. And I'm not a wine connoisseur, so I drink a lot of wine, but I don't know all the words. I'm not a sommelier. It's so crisp and light and refreshing, but not too sweet. So 10 out of 10.
Okay, first we have the summer curd dip. This looks incredible. I guess I can put it on the bread. All right, I'm gonna put it on the bread. All right. That's super lovely. It definitely has like a cheesy and pepper forward taste, but it's just the right amount of cheese that it's not super greasy or anything. It's really like fresh tasting with the peppers and a little bit of tomatoes. That's really delicious. It kind of reminds me of your dips, honestly, but like if it was in like a fancy Albanian restaurant, like it's kind of like
Hey, mine are fancy.
I was gonna say not even upgraded,
Uh-huh.
but just sort of like a slightly more. I mean, it's the presentation. It's elevated presentation, but it's just a really fresh but delicious
Hey,
cheesy
elevated presentation.
dip. I'm digging myself a grave here. Now the Greek salad. It's so huge. Oh my god, this makes me think of Greece. Tomato as well. All right. That's simple but effective, let me tell you. It's the perfect amount of olive oil. The feta is seriously the star of the show, as I expected. Even the
Sorry, I'm so excited.
even the herbs on the feta, though, just like really take it to a next level. It's a little bit of oregano, and it tastes so good. I forgot to get B-roll of this Greek salad, and we have enjoyed this already. Yum.
Okay, we got the pizza. I don't think that's traditionally Albanian, but everyone in this place was ordering pizza, so it felt...
It was a
wrong
good
not to.
sign. Living, loving, laughing.
It's really good. It's a truffle, pepperoni, cheese, feta cheese, and cream cheese. And it's delicious. It's creamy. It's amazing. And it actually has a bit of spice to it, which I've been seriously missing spicy food here in Europe. So it's nice to finally have some.
It smells amazing. I can smell the truffle from here. I'm dying.
Yeah. It's
Yum.
truffly, but not too truffly. It's
Yum,
really good.
that's what we like to hear. Oh my god, this is the flat pancake. I need to get the sizzle. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? I wish you had the microphone for that burp. Okay. We're going to try the flat pancakes. I don't even exactly know how to eat this. I'm just going to dig right in. Let's go. Ooh, I need the knife. Hang on. Struggling. Ooh, they're like crispy on the bottom. Oh my god. Okay, this will do. It's hot. Okay, hang on. Mmm. Mmm. Never really had something like this. It really kind of tastes like phyllo pastry in layers like a lasagna with cheese and other like crunchy herbs and stuff like that. But the texture is so satisfying. It's like crunchy on the bottom and a little bit crunchy on the top, and then the middle is super soft and kind of saucy with all the cheese. That's delicious. And like I said, very unique. It's pretty savory, but the cheese definitely brings like a richness to it as well. I really, really like that. Yes to the flat pancakes. I would say 10 out of 10. And all of that was 2,976 lek, which is approximately 29 euros, approximately 37 Canadian dollars. Wow. One of the best meals we've had on this trip so far. For the price, for the amount of food that we got.
4 people could have eaten.
For that
amount, like we have enough for a full meal tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it was
we're stuffed.
Like 30 Canadian dollars, 35 Canadian dollars.
Incredible service, incredible food, so speedy.
Yeah.
Like, that was incredible. It was recommended by our tour. They gave us a brochure with a bunch of like things to do in restaurants recommendations. Yeah. It was the closest one, so we chose this one and it was incredible. We're probably gonna go back.
Yeah. Also, it's a classic hot city thing, but it's really lively at night. Even though the temperature is still very hot.
Yeah, but it's slightly less hot, so people are like, it's time. We're going out.
Yeah.
And it's 9 p.m. I love it.
Also, I have accidentally been cooking Albanian food for months. This whole year, my like hyper fixation meal, if you have ADHD, you know, is basically cottage cheese with peppers, tomatoes, like whatever kind of onions.
Essentially the dip we just had.
Yeah. And it was literally the exact meal, and I'm like this. I'm making this all year, and it's like my most favorite meal. And honestly, on this trip, I've missed it the most. Here it is.
We can go back. We can get our fix.
I will 100% be going back to have it. Albania has been so cool. The drivers here are crazy. They go fast. They speed around each other. It's so fascinating because they all seem to know that the rule is no rules.
You make up your own.
So that was an incredible meal, and I would say one of my most favorite meals of this trip. It was absolutely incredible. The value, the experience, like it was. It felt like a fine dining restaurant.
Yes.
I mean, I think it was like fine dining prices for Albania.
It was like upscale service too, but it was like the whole experience and service was definitely upscale.
Yeah, and I think it was one of my favorite meals
Yes.
I've had this trip.
100%.
My other big fave is we had this peri chicken meal in Portugal.
In Lisbon. That was incredible.
That was really good.
Back in Lisbon, and we are having some peri chicken. Some wine from the Douro region where we stayed the past couple days.
I highly recommend it. Honestly, one of the best chickens I've ever had. 10 out of 10. The fries, like McDonald's fries are better. Like 10 out of 10, everything. You should come here. and it was like these like McDonald's style fries, but like really elevated, and it's amazing peri chicken. And honestly, chicken since then hasn't hit the same.
It's true. Doesn't have the spice, doesn't have just like that flavor.
The moisture.
Another one that sticks out to me is the deer breakfast, also in Lisbon.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the Caesar on toast. Cut out 1 minute. First of all, why do we never put eggs on Caesar salad? That is such a good combination. I guess we do. Do we? I'm having a realization that people put eggs on Caesar salad, but typically they put a boiled egg, and we asked for it fried, which I like better. And the sourdough toast at the bottom is chewy and delicious and really like soaks up both the egg and the Caesar dressing.
This is a halloumi pancake with some sort of sauce that looks delicious. Excuse me, I think you should cut the camera because I need to have a private moment with myself. The halloumi saltiness with like, it's a sweet, I would say, I think it's called a pancake, but it's more waffle-like, which I love waffles. I think I like them more than pancakes. You heard it here first. I'm in heaven, and I'm going to stop filming because I'm going to stuff my face with both of these foods.
But that one really sticks out to me too. We went back there 2 times, but it was very good both times. A little bit different because it was brunch, but it was just incredibly delicious. What else? Is there any ones that stick out to you?
I mean, there's certain, the one in Lille,
Yeah.
the first night, I don't think we videoed it because it was so small and quiet. At the
Yes,
restaurant.
and
The
it
French
was...
people speak like this, so I was too scared to.
Yeah, and it was like very tight in the restaurant, not in a bad way, but it was just like in a cute little house. It was kind of tight quarters, it was really quiet, but that one was incredible too. That was the first time we tried the carbonade flamand, the beef stew.
And it was my favorite of the beef stew.
Which, you know from when we did try it the second time and the third time how much we loved that. Those are definitely probably the top 3 to me as well. The meal in Lille, like the carbonade flamand in general.
The other one was the one in Lagos. The like
Lagos.
stew, the seafood stew.
Oh my gosh, the
And we
cataplana.
waited- Yes, we waited hours.
Oh,
for
you're
hours.
right. That has to be in the top 3, so I'd have to choose that one out of... I mean, we can do a top 4, but the cataplana with all the shrimp
The shrimp,
was
and it like,
literally
so
incredible.
flavorful. And another one was like one man, family, only family,
Yes.
like working there, and it was one man cooking so much.
And he was running
And
the
it
whole
was
thing.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Like, just like it's hard to describe when the flavors are so complex and layered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are definitely the top 4. We're coining it. It's a top 4. If I had to choose a top 3, it'd probably be the cataplana, the carbonade flamand in Lille, and this one. If I had to just narrow it straight down.
Honestly, I think I would agree.
Yeah.
But
We had some incredible
Hello, breakfast
incredible
makes an honorary mention.
deer breakfast.
Deer breakfast.
Yes. We've had some incredible meals on this trip though, so this is tough
Yeah,
competition.
but this is maybe number 1.
Yeah.
Just like the cost,
The service,
the service,
the food,
the food.
everything was just like so delicious and so amazing for that price. Oh, it was
Yeah.
incredible.
So
What a
Albania,
great evening.
So far, day 1, Albania has knocked it out of the park.
Albania's coming through with the
It's
food,
coming through.
with the people. They've been so friendly and wonderful.
The history.
Super interesting.
So
Love it.
it might be Albania might be making a run for the top.
Yeah. We'll see. We got a couple more days here and then a lot more days in other cities.
Yeah.
Good night.